Hello everyone, myself Nikita Sohane, Assistant Professor, Modern Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Indore. This video lecture is meant for B Pharma 8th semester. The topic of this video is aerosols. Aerosols are basically liquid contents which are used for medicinal purpose. Aerosol. Aerosol is also known as pressurized package is defined as a system depends on the power of compressed gas or liquefied gas to expel out the content from the container. Pharmaceutical aerosol is defined as the product which containing active ingredient. The active ingredient is dissolved, suspended or emulsified in a propellant or mixture of propellant, of solvent and propellant, and which is intended for oral, topical and rectum, nose, ear, vaginal, various administrations. In 1942, first aerosol was developed, which is an insecticide. In 1950, pharmaceutical aerosol for topical administration was developed. And in 1955, aerosol for local activity in the respiratory tract was developed, which contained drug epinephrine. Advantages of aerosol. A dose can be removed without contamination of material. That means when we use a aerosol container, we not open whole container, we only press the valve, so the content is delivered and the rest of the content of container is not contaminated with any atmospheric or any other contamination. Stability is enhanced for those substances adversely affected by oxidation or moisture. It is very useful for oxidating and moisture sensitive drugs as the content is not coming with the contact of atmosphere. When sterility is important factor, it can be maintained while dose is being dispensed. So stability or sterility both are maintained. The medication can be delivered directly to the affected area in a desired form. That means it can be used for localized action also. Irritation produced by the mechanical application of topical medication is reduced or eliminated. Ease of convenience of application. Application of medication in a thin layer as compared to ointment, gel and creams. Rapid response to the medicament as it is in liquid form, so the dissolution process has bypassed. Bypass first pass effect. It can directly goes to systemic circulation or it is applied to affected area for localized action, so it is not goes to systemic circulation and it bypass the first pass metabolism which is occurred by the liver. Disadvantages of aerosol. It is expensive. Chlorofluorocarbon propellant cause ozone layer depletion, inflammability, toxicity, explosivity. Components: propellant, container, valve and actuator, product concentrate. Aerosols are basically of three types: one phase system, two phase system, three phase system. In one phase system, the drug content is dissolved in the propellant and the solution is made in one phase system. And for two phase system, the drug is dissolved in a vehicle and then propellant is added to the container. And in three phase system, the solution is the drug is added to a vehicle, then propellant is added, then compressed gas is added. So this is the three phase system. Now propellant. Propellant is responsible for developing the proper pressure within the container. It provides a driving force to expel out the content from the container. There are two types of propellant used: liquefied gases propellant and compressed gases propellants. Liquefied gases propellant. Liquefied gases propellant are the gas that exit as liquid under pressure. Because the aerosol is under pressure propellant exit mainly as a liquid, but it will also be in the head space as gas. The product is used up as valve is opened. Some of the liquid propellant turn to gas and keeps the head space of full of gas. In this way, the pressure in the can remains essentially constant and the spray performance is maintained throughout the life of aerosol. This is the can with liquefied gas propellant in liquid head space, and this is liquid volume increase. Chlorofluorocarbon, propellant of choice for oral and inhalation. Advantages of chlorofluorocarbon: it is chemically inert, lack of toxicity, it is not inflammable, lack of explosiveness. Disadvantages are high costs and it depletes the ozone layer. Examples are trichloromonofluoromethane, which is propellant 11, dichloro-difluoromethane, which is propellant 12, dichlorotetrafluoroethane, which is propellant 114. Hydrocarbons can be used for water-based aerosol and topical use. The advantages of hydrocarbons are inexpensive, excellent solvent, it does not cause ozone depletion. Disadvantages are inflammable, unknown toxicity produce. Example of hydrocarbons: propane, propellant A108, isobutane, propellant A31, butane, propellant A17. Hydrofluorocarbon and hydrochlorocarbons. These compounds break down in the atmosphere at faster rate than chlorofluorocarbons. Lower ozone destroying effect. Advantages of these compounds are low inhalation toxicity, high chemical stability, high purity, not ozone depletion. Disadvantages are poor solvent and high cost. Examples: heptafluoropropane HFA 227, tetrafluoroethane HFA 134A, difluoroethane propellant 152A, chlorodifluoromethane propellant 22, chlorodifluoroethane propellant 142B. Nomenclature of propellant. All propellant are designed by 3 digits 0, 0, 0. When the first digit is 0, the propellant is designed by the last 2 digits and 0 is assumed as to be first digit. Example: propellant 011 is propellant 11. The first digit is 1 less than the number of carbon atoms in the compound. When there are only 2 digits, 0 is understood to be the first digit and indicate the methane derivative. When the first digit is 1, the propellant is an ethane derivative. When the first digit is 2, it is a propane derivative, and when the first digit is 3, it is a butane derivative. The second digit is 1 more than number of hydrogen atom in the compound. The last digit represents the number of fluorine atoms. The number of chlorine atom for CFS chlorofluorocarbons in the compound is found by subtracting the sum of fluorine and the hydrogen atom from the total number of atoms that can be added to saturated the carbon chain. Compressed gas propellant. Compressed gas propellant occupy the head space above the liquid in the can. When the aerosol valve is open, the gas pushes the liquid out of the can. The amount of gas in the head space remains the same, but it has more space. As a result, the pressure will drop during the life of the can. Spray performance is maintained, however, by careful choice of aerosol valve and actuator. Example: carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide and nitrogen. Containers. Basically, aerosol containers are metal and glass. Tin plate steel, aluminium, stainless steel, gas, uncoated glass, and plastic glass. The process of aerosol filling. Aerosol is filled by two methods, cold method and compressed gas filling method. For compressed gas filling method, the content is filled in the can and then valve and actuator are pushed to the can. Then by the means of valve and dip tube, the gas is filled to the container. And for cold filling method, the propellant mixture and the content is chilled and then it is filled in the container. So the pressure will be maintained throughout the content. Thank you.